analysis. In this video we are going to solve the problem related to slopes and inclinations of a straight line. Okay, see, already I have given two videos, videos regarding formula derivations, okay, slope of the straight line and what is angle of inclination. These things we have discussed in the two videos. Okay, so after watching that first one and second one, you can move to the problems. Okay, if you are not watching that, you cannot get idea about how to solve the problem. So kindly watch the first two videos. After that you can move to the problems. Okay, so exercise number 5.2, the question is, what is the slope of a line whose inclination with the positive direction of x-axis? First subdivision, theta equal to 90 degree. This theta refers to angle of inclination. Okay, so theta equal to 90 degree means what is the slope? You know that slope m is equal to tan theta. Slope m is equal to tan theta. You know this formula. If theta equal to 90 degree means what is the answer? Solution: m is equal to tan 90 degree. We replace theta by 90 degree. You know that tan 90 value is undefined. Therefore, theta m is equal to undefined. This is the answer. Okay. The next second subdivision, theta equal to 0 degree. If theta equal to 0 degree means m is equal to tan 0 degree. Tan 0 value is 0. So slope m is equal to 0. Right. Move to the second one. What is the inclination of the line whose slope is when m equal to 0? First case, when m is equal to 1. Okay. See, before going to solve this, we can write that values of some special degrees. If theta equal to 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Okay, so tan 0 degree is 0, tan 30 value 1 by root 3, tan 45 1, tan 60 root 3, tan 90 not defined. Okay, before going to solve like this problem, you can write it once. Okay, if you write this, you can get the result from this. First, here the question is, what is the inclination of the line whose slope is 1? The slope means the values, the respective values. Here 0. If theta equal to 0 degree means slope m is equal to dash 0. Therefore, the angle of inclination theta is equal to 0 degree. They ask to find the angle of inclination, so we must write theta, which is equal to 0 degree. Right. Second, m is equal to 1. Here we get 45 degree. Tan 45 is equal to 1. Therefore, theta equal to 45 degree. So, angle of inclination theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay, like this we can ask, if theta equal to 60 degree means what is the slope? If the slope is root 3, what is the angle of inclination? We can ask many questions from this section. Okay. Let's move on to the third question, exercise number 5.2. The question is, find the slope of a line joining the points 5, root 5 with the origin. Okay. See, in first question we have learned the m is equal to tan theta. What is it? Slope of a straight line when inclination is given. When inclination is given. Okay, and one more formula you have learned, m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 when 2 points are given. When 2 points are given, these two are very important. If angle of inclination given means you can take this formula. If points are given means you can take the second one. Okay. See here, 2 points are given, 5, 5 and the origin. What is origin? That is 0, 0. You know that. passing through the point 5 comma root 5 and 0 comma 0. Solution 5 comma root 5 and 0 comma 0. You can take this as x1, this is y1, x2, y2. So m is equal to, the formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. See, y2 is 0 minus y1 is root 5 divided by x2 minus x1, 0 minus 5. So minus minus will be cancelled. So we get root 5 by 5. Root 5 by 5. This root 5 by 5, if you multiply and divide by root 5 means, you can get it. Root 5 into root 5 is equal to 5 divided by 5 root 5. Okay, this one will be cancelled. So you will get 1 by root 5. So the value of m is equal to 1 by root 5. Is that m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here 0 is there. So we consider as minus root 5 divided by minus 5. This one will be cancelled. So root 5 by 5. If you multiply and divide by root 5 means you can get the result 5 divided by 5 root 5. So 5 will be cancelled. So we will get 1 by root 5. Okay. See, actually here I did the conjugate method. This is called conjugate. Actually, here I multiplied and divided by that numerator. It is the method called conjugation. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Number 4. The question is, actually we are going to find the slope of a straight line which is perpendicular to the point A, and its another one end is P. This P is the midpoint of these 2 points. Midpoint of these 2 points. Okay. So now, if perpendicular in the sense, it may be like this. That straight line will be like this. It should be perpendicular to this straight line. Okay. So according to the given condition, first we find P. This P is midpoint of these 2 points. Okay. So P, how to find P means, this P is the midpoint. P is midpoint of, if you take this is Q and R means this P is the midpoint of QR. Okay. So P is the midpoint of QR. So I am going to find midpoint here. So you must know the formula midpoint. M of x comma y is equal to M of x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the formula to find the midpoint. Okay. Midpoint, it means this is a line segment. A and B points will be given. How to find the midpoint? Okay. The midpoint in the sense, if we divide into 2 segments means that the 2 segments length must be equal. Okay. So yeah. So x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2 is the formula. Instead of m, here P we have taken. So P of, this is x1, this is y1, x2, y2. So formula is x1 plus x2 by 2. It means x1 is 4, x2 is minus 6 divided by 2, and y1 is 2, y2 is 4 by 2. So P of 4 minus 6 gives minus 2 by 2, comma 2 plus 4 6 by 2. So if you simplify it, you can get minus 1 comma 3. Okay, so the point P is minus 1 comma 3. Minus 1 comma 3. They are asking to find the slope of the straight line which is perpendicular to this one. So first we find the slope of AP. Slope of AP. A is 5 comma 1 and P is minus 1 comma 3. P is minus 1 comma 3. Using this formula, m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, you can find the slope. M is equal to y2 minus y1. Here this is x1, y1, x2, y2. If y2 minus y1 means 3 minus 1 by x2 is minus 1 minus 5. So 3 minus 1 gives 2. Minus 1 minus 5 gives minus 6. What do we get? 1 time, 3 times. So minus 1 by 3. So slope of the straight line AP is minus 1 by 3. Actually they are asking to find the slope of straight line perpendicular to AP. Slope of the straight line which is perpendicular to the straight line. So you know that the perpendicular condition m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. If two straight lines are perpendicular to each other, their product is equal to minus 1. If you take this is m1 means that the m2 is perpendicular slope of the second straight line. So m1 is minus 1 by 3 into m2 is equal to minus 1. You can cancel this minus and this minus. So m2 is equal to, you can take this right hand side, it becomes plus 3. So slope of the straight line which is perpendicular to the straight line AP is 3. Okay, listen carefully. The question is slope of the straight line which is perpendicular to the straight line AP, and the point P is the midpoint of these 2 points. Okay, I took the 2 points are Q and R. So this is the midpoint. First I use the midpoint formula for finding midpoint of QR. After that I find the slope of AP. Okay, but they are not asking to find the slope of AP. Asking to find straight line which is perpendicular to AP. Okay, இங்க தான் இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கற அவசியம் இல்ல. एक्चुअली இதுக்கு perpendicular இருக்கணும். அந்த straight line க்கு அந்த straight line perpendicular இருக்கணும். அது எந்த இடத்துல வேணாலும் மீட் பண்ணலாம் இந்த straight lineல. ஓகேவா? இப்போ இந்த straight lineல நீ மீட் பண்ணுது அப்படினா இதோட ஸ்லோப்பும் இதோட ஸ்லோப்போட ப்ராடக்ட் -1 ஆகும். So m1 into m2 equal to -1 ங்கற கண்டிஷன் அப்ளை பண்ணி அந்த straight lineோட ஸ்லோப்பை ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணியாச்சு. Thank you.